Gráinne O'Loughlin from Karitane.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for your presentation today. So, Gráinne O'Loughlin from Karitane. You have both touched on so many elements. There's so much wisdom there. Karitane is an organisation that's been providing parenting and child and family health support for nearly 100 years. So I feel there's many of us in the room in the sector that you're preaching to the converted. And so it's not the what we need to do or why we need to do it, it's the how we need to do it. And Nicola, you touched on the importance of social connectedness and community connections. And I'm really interested when you talk about transforming the ecosystem, so the health, the social, mental health, welfare system and education system, and the how we're going to do it. Not just how we're going to do it, but how long is it going to take us? Because this campaign is focused on a why we need to do it when there's so many of us ready to say, how are we going to do it? And that's what I'm really, really interested to hear about today.
Can I, and don't take this the wrong way because I feel the same way. I love talking about getting in the sandpit with all the policy papers and trying to work out the problem. That's something that really... But the political process demands something different. If you want politicians to act, they're not going to solve a problem they don't think they have.
Yep.
So our first strategic goal as a campaign is to lay the table out in terms of what the problem is. Now, for a lot of people here, they're pretty clear about what the problem is, but you've got to share that with other people. That's why our campaign is sort of many voices, one message, to try and get a clear goal and share these stories. So these 100 voices that are really part of that process. So I don't want to avoid the question. There's a lot of complexity in that, and I also don't want to tell you that that work isn't going on, because it is. Yeah. But in terms of our public stance, we've still got to take a whole lot of people with us who think, as Nicola said, 80% is okay. You know, maybe 80% of kids are going okay. So what's the problem? Well, you know, that we've got a lot of work to do to shift that momentum, and I think our meetings in Parliament the last few days shows that we've got a bit of work to do.
But thank you for your work, and I couldn't agree more. That's what sort of has sparked my frustration, because you talk to people and they go, well, we know all that. And then you think, well, why don't we do things differently? And there's that lag. And it has been so fantastic to have Jay join our team and lead this work, because he understands what this takes. You know, I'm not known for my patience.